Okay, how you doing everyone? Welcome to We Talk Film. Now, today I wanted to do a quick video. I'll try not to make it too long for you all. I was thinking of obviously what's going on around the world at the moment in regards to all the protests and all of the issues which are being had over in America and over here as well, and just generally within the world. And I was speaking to a couple of my colleagues and to my daughter as well about the whole situation. And something came to mind in regards to movies. Are there any movies that kind of showcase what we're kind of going through at the moment? However, they have a positive ending, which is obviously what we want from all of the issues which are going on at the moment. And through speaking with a couple of my colleagues, came up with a few movies and I thought I'd just highlight them to you here today. They're all great movies, chosen a couple of serious movies, a comedy and also an animation movie. Okay, so there's quite a bit across the spectrum. Okay, so the first one I'm going to start off with is a movie called Remember the Titans. It's from the year 2000 and it stars Denzel Washington, Will Patton, I believe his name is, Wood Harris and Ryan Gosling. Now, it follows a story, it's actually based on a true story of a black guy, a football coach called Herman Boone. He goes to a school, which is a mixed school, black and white. But the football team is also mixed, but there is a divide within the team, very much black versus white. He's coming to be the coach. There is a lot of segregation going on in the world at that time, and basically nobody's happy that he's a new coach. Him and the deputy coach, they don't get on at all. And basically the story is about bringing them all together. Denzel takes the whole team away for some training and basically explains to them that we're basically all the same. We need to pull together. If you don't pull together, you're not going to be winning the football. And that's something that, although they've got their differences, everybody is passionate about. Long story short, they come back to the real world, as to put it, after their training. They've all bonded, but obviously there's still a lot of issues going on. They end up playing the games and they actually win they win every game for the season. And obviously it brings a happy ending. Denzel's character, he is accepted by the majority of people, and him and the assistant coach, they build a very strong bond as well. Highlighted this movie, one, because it's an excellent movie, it really is. And also speaks to what's going on today. You know, there's a lot of segregation, there's a lot of black versus white, colour versus non-colour, so on and so forth. But this movie shows how people can come together and should come together for a positive ending, which is what obviously we're after in these days as well. The next movie I'd like to bring to your attention is, I believe it's 2004. It's a movie called Crash. And it highlights the racial tensions in Los Angeles, in LA. It stars the lovely Sandra Bullock, Don Cheadle, I believe Matt Dillon is in it, Brendan Foster, Terrence Howard, Tandy Newton, Michael Pena, Ryan Felipe. You've got so many different people in this movie. It's a stellar cast. And basically, it's loads of different scenarios, but they're all linked in one way or another, and they're all to do with race. At the beginning, really, it starts off quite negative. Everybody's got an issue with somebody of another race, whether it be black to white, white to black. Chinese race is involved as well. Asian race is involved. A bit of everything. They're very negative to at the beginning of the movie. As the movie moves on and the stories become more intertwined and you get to see how they're linked in, a lot of the stories become positive ones because they're thrown into situations where they need to help each other when they've got nobody else but the other race to turn to, and so on and so forth. And it breaks down a lot of barriers. It was nominated for Oscar as well. To be honest with you, I can't remember if it won or not. I think it did. Best screenplay, I believe it was. But it's an excellent movie. As I said, it's a stellar cast. Definitely one for you to watch. So please go and check it out. Crash, 2004. Now, the next one I'm going to speak about is a movie called Detroit, based on the Detroit riots. It stars Will Poulter, who's a great actor. It's got John Boyega in it also, and John Krasinski. As I said, it's to do with what actually sparked off the Detroit riots back in the day. And it's a lot of racial tension between the police and the black people which are in a specific hotel, and how they're treated. There's murders, there's killing, there's lying, there's deceiving, there's a bit of everything. It's very, very similar to actually what is going on today in America at the moment. Very powerful, standout performances, especially by Will Poulter. He's absolutely amazing in this movie. Towards the end, I'm not going to say it's the most positive ending. However, you can see where the movie's heading to, where the storylines are heading to. You can see the positives which are going to come out of it. Once again, it was nominated for an Oscar as well. I think it did actually win a couple. Excellent movie. Please go and check it out. It's called Detroit. Okay, great movie. Now, the comedy, which I alluded to earlier on, it's a comedy called Guess Who? And it stars Bernie Mac, the late, great Bernie Mac, Zoe Saldana, and also Ashton Kutcher. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm not the biggest Ashton Kutcher fan, however, he is very funny in this. Long story short, Bernie Mac, he's the father of Zoe Saldana, and Zoe is the partner of Ashton Kutcher. She's basically bringing him to Bernie Mac to meet him for the first time. Bernie Mac is very pro-black, doesn't want any white people in his family, so on and so forth. They're very negative towards Ashton Kutcher. Obviously, there was a big comedy element to it as well. The family knew that Ashton Kutcher was a white guy, with only Bernie Mac they didn't know. The way that you see him interact with Ashton Kutcher, it's great. However, it speaks to what's going on today as well. Very negative. He's already discriminated against him. He's got his built-up ideas of what Ashton Kutcher's character is or would be. Obviously, throughout the movie, they come together. He realizes that color is absolutely nothing. Okay, he accepts him, Ashton Kutcher and Zoe Saldana. They end up getting engaged in the end, and it's a great ending for everybody. Which is obviously, like I said, what we're after for in these days at the moment. The final one I'm going to be bringing to you is one that my daughter actually suggested to me. I was pretty proud of her. We was having a conversation speaking about what's going on in the world at the moment. And she actually said to me, "Dad, the movie Zootopia, I know it's not about black or white. However, it's about somebody not being accepted because of the animal that they are. And you could, obviously translate that into kind of what's going on today." So I thought about it and I thought she's got a point. So the movie, Zootopia, Walt Disney, excellent movie by the way, really, really, really good. I can't remember what year it was. I believe it was around the 2016 time. Anyway, it's about a bunny, her name's Hops, who wants to become a police officer. She's told she will never amount to anything, told that she should just be a bunny and do what bunnies do, multiply. However, she's determined. She goes to the police force and she's not accepted. She's given the menial jobs and she's just discriminated against in the worst way. She ends up investigating a crime behind her boss's back, which obviously you shouldn't be doing, but it's her way of trying to get some sort of acceptance. And in the end, she manages to solve the crime and she's accepted as an equal of everybody else. Now, as I said, yes, it is a Walt Disney movie, it's an animation, and although it doesn't speak directly to race, I believe it still covers the same subject. I believe it's still under the same umbrella. Okay, and it's good that Disney were able to bring that to light. Also for young children that will watch it as well, because it gives them an understanding of discrimination, how you should not discriminate against anybody. So they're the 5 movies that I thought I would bring to you guys today. Please give them a watch. They're all great movies, and hopefully with what's going on at the moment, it will have a positive ending like all of these movies do. Okay, you all be safe out there, take care of yourself. My name's Calvin, and this is We Talk Film.